Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live session. Today, we are doing a session on Saturday instead of Thursday, and we already have Jen in. Yes, Jen, how can I help you?
Yeah, so I have a question about, I know you know this, so I have a membership with Zenler, and right now I have everything embedded. So I'm doing every month, I have a master class and I have a breath work. You had informed me to set those up as one-to-one bookings so that I can use the same
Right.
Zoom link. But what I'm realizing is that as I'm doing these master classes, I would love to be able to sell them as something separate so that if people don't want to join a membership, they can, for a higher price, join that. But I know that if I were to do that, then I'm setting everything up as a course and then putting it into my membership as a bundle, right? My question though is, what I don't want to happen, and my fear is that if I do it that way, right? Because what that would look like is I have my membership, people are in it, they automatically get that master class. So I'm adding it to the bundle. I'm making it as a course, adding it to the bundle, and then or people can purchase separately. But then if somebody opts into the membership and I'm growing this membership, and say I have 50 courses in that bundle because it's every single month, they're going to get a ton of notifications when they enroll inside of the Decondition Academy, right? They're going to get every notification for every single course. Is there a way to make it so that there is no notification for all of the courses that are in the bundle?
Okay. You can turn off notifications in your Zenler site, but what I'm trying to understand is that you're trying to provide them all the master classes at once as a recording. Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, so right, I just launched the membership in November, and I have about I almost have 10 people. But what I noticed was, right, so it's November. So November had a master class and a breath work. December, master class, breath work. Now, so if somebody signs up now in January, those are already in there, but they're not as courses, they're just inside of the curriculum. But what I was thinking is moving forward that I might want to create each masterclass as its own separate course, because it's really powerful content that I could just sell separately if I chose to. You know what I mean? And also
I
in
think what
terms,
you can,
and also
uh,
just in terms of
I think what
access.
you can do is you can sell your using something called tiers in Zenler. If you use the tier system, you will be able to sell the entire course as one piece, or you will be able to sell a few videos or lessons separately as a tier system. So you don't have to create multiple courses, yet you can sell a few lessons as well.
Hold on, your your thing was breaking up. I don't know if it was on my end or not.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes. Because
Okay.
right now I'm inside of my courses. So I go to the bundles. I'm inside of bundles.
Okay, so what I was saying was what you can use is something called tiers in Zenler. So when you use the tier system, you will be able to sell a few particular lessons individually, and then you can sell the entire course as well. So tiers would help you to manage everything at one place, but sell individually rather than creating multiple courses.
Oh, okay. But what if I do have a couple different courses embedded inside of the bundle? When people enroll in the bundle, they're going to get separate notifications for all of the courses that are included in the bundle, correct?
Yes, correct.
There's no.
We can switch off the notifications as well from the Zenler tab, but there can be a case that those notifications can be switched off for all the courses at once, not really for that bundle alone. That could be a case.
Right. And so if somebody then went on my site, purchased them, then
Right,
they wouldn't get the notifications, which is not what I want.
right.
So when I'm looking at tiers, um, that's inside of, hold on, I'm here now. Let's see. It would be under the
It will
pricing,
be in
correct?
your pricing. Yes, in your pricing plan.
Okay, and so with the tiers, I'm hold on a second, let me see. God almighty. Hold on, where pricing, pages, contents, would it be under contents? No. And which part would it be under?
It would be in your pricing plan.
Okay, so I go.
One second, let me just quickly check it for you.
Możesz zadawać ich się, prosim cię. Oh, I see. Set tiers. Pricing can be set for tiers. Selected courses will be available for students who purchase this.
Yes, correct.
Hmm. Okay, but that's weird. So, oh, I see. Let's see. Uh-huh, none selected. Okay, interesting. Oh, so let me ask. Okay, so with the tier, so that was bet you so that's probably gonna. Next question was with tiers. You know how when somebody joins a membership, if somebody joins January, if I did not want somebody to have access to all of the previous courses and maybe it's just the last 2 months, I could set that up all through tiers and just create different pricing points that change, correct? Is Manmeet here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, sorry. I was like somebody else's video popped up on the screen. I was like, where are you?
No, I'm still here.
Okay,
Yeah.
I found you. Does that make sense? So through the tiers, it looks like actually that answers another question because I was like, if somebody joins my membership in April, they're going to get all of the content from November, which I think is also sometimes super overwhelming to have so much stuff. And so I'm thinking maybe that's another thing that I look into here because with the tiers, I can then create pricing plans, right? So like from January to March, these are the courses that are involved, and then after that time frame, that's how you change it. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. That's correct.
All right, great. This is great to know. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay, so do you think that moving forward, it does make sense then for me to put the masterclass in breathwork as its own separate course to build this out? I really am thinking long term for this to make it simple instead of embedding it into just a lesson, just making them their own separate courses, hidden on the website, but just embedded inside.
Yes, absolutely. You can do that.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Great. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
This
Have a
is
good
awesome.
day.
You too.
Hi, Margaret. How can I help you?
Hello. Well, I'm back again. Hello. I'm interested also in like this pricing thing. We usually, after our students graduate, they get one free year. And then after that, they have to pay to renew their license. So is it possible to set it up? I know you can set it up for like a 12-month, up to 12 months, but is the first payment, would they have to make the first payment or can it be payment in 11 or 12 months? I can't hear you now. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was muted. I was
Okay.
saying, yes, you can do this, and you can do this by setting up two features in the pricing plan. One is that where you set up a one-time price, where you can say that, for example, you will charge $500 as a one-time price, and then every month the renewal is $45. That is something that you can do. Or you can set up free trial as well. Let's say you don't want to collect money in the starting, but you only want to collect money after a certain while. So you can say that there is a free trial for 7 days, and after 7 days, their card will get charged. So these two
Okay.
features you can play with.
Okay. Is there a video about setting those up or
Yes, I'm sure. Just give me a moment. I'll just quickly check for you.
okay. I didn't even think about that possibility of just telling them and it's free, but and then the bill would come later and that's it. And what happens? Do you have the same system if somebody doesn't pay, then their membership is just canceled then? Does that?
Yes, that would be the case. If their card doesn't go through, then the membership gets canceled.
Okay. We're going to set this up in 2026, so we have time to think about it, but I just wanted to make sure that it's possible. Oh.
What I will do is there might be a case that I might not get the specific video exactly how I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So what I would do is
Sorry, you're
I would
freezing again. I missed what you said.
I was saying that I might not be able to get the exact video what I'm telling you. So what I'll do is I'll share my screen and I'll show you what I'm saying. It would be a quick 1 minute. So you'll be able to see and understand what I'm saying.
Okay, well, that's even better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Just give me a moment.
Private lesson. Appreciate it. Yeah. It was interesting yesterday to find out about the new features on the
Oh,
membership things.
We
on the
have a
community
workshop
thing.
going on the
Yeah,
communities.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll just share my screen. Here I will go to courses.
Mhm.
For example, I go here. I'll go to pricing.
Yeah.
Let's say I'll go to this plan. So you see here, we have an option where it says this is a normal price. Then if we go here, we have something called as, 1 second. Okay, that is available in bundles. 1 second. Not all courses, it is in bundles. If I go to a bundle here.
Where did you find the bundles? I haven't been in those yet.
So I'll click on courses. When I click on courses, on the left side menu, the second one is bundles.
Okay. Courses.
Okay. Yeah. Then I will go to one of the bundles here. I'll go to pricing.
Mhm.
So you see here, there's set additional fee. So for example, if I toggle this button, I can set an additional fee, which is going to be a one-time payment that they are going to pay as they become a part of the membership. If you do not want this, you can also set a free trial here. It says set trial days. So you can set the number of days you would like to set for trial. And after those many days, whatever is the price of the membership here will be charged on their card. For example, let's say I say the price is $50. I will set up an additional fee of $100. And then let me set trial days for 4 days. Okay. And I will update this. I'll go to pages here. And let's just look.
Okay.
Hi, Margaret. Are you there?
Hello. I don't know if it's at my end or your end, but it's a bad connection. I don't know.
Yes. Okay. So where did you hear me till? How much did you see?
Well, you were when you were going to open it up and show me on the pages, that's when it cut off.
Okay,
So,
got it. I'll just share my screen again. So we have set it up, and then I've clicked the page here, and the page has opened up right here. We'll go to the pricing plan. So this says $50 per month, and this says become a member. So I'll go with this one because I think this is the one that I updated. Now, if you see here, the P2 is $100 for 4 days trial and plus $50 per month after trial. So if I select this plan, right now, I will be charged only $100, not the $50 because I have set a one-time price. If you don't set a one-time price, then the user will not be charged anything. And if you set up a one-time price, that one-time price will be charged immediately. Otherwise, the user will not be charged anything and their card will get charged after the trial days that you have set for them, which is 4 days. So after 4 days, they will be charged $50 per month.
okay. All right. So I need to go in and look at bundles again more closely. I did some tutorial about it, but it's been such a long time ago. But okay. Somebody else has come on. I have one other question. Can I ask you now, or should I let the other person have a turn?
Yes, let me just quickly check with Hanan. Do you have a question?
Yes. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Manmeet. Thank you so much. Sorry, I jumped in. I got an email and I saw the link and it's like, okay, let me join. So I have a couple of questions. So on the communities, I know there's a category, and then you add the communities underneath the category, right? So when I post
Correct.
the rules and regulations in the community, one of the community, because now I have 10 communities tailored to different niches, like like wellness coaches, life coaches, healthcare professionals, massage therapists, different niches. So I could create like the same niche community kind of. So now I have 10 communities under the one where I call it Tribe to Thrive Together, you know?
Okay.
Now when I put like a post, for example, in the community, will that reflect in all the communities, or I have to put each post separately in each of the communities?
It would only reflect in the community that you select. Whichever the post is meant for, it will reflect only in that community.
And I cannot post via the category, right? That would
Okay, if you're asking that if you can post at once in all the communities or categories together, is that your question?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I think that's a very good question. I am not sure of that answer right now because we are still exploring communities ourselves as well. If you could write to support@zenler.com, I think you'll get a definite answer.
Okay. Yeah, because it'll make life easier, especially when you're putting rules and regulations. You want the same rules and regulations in all the communities. Instead of typing in each community, what are the rules and regulations for the community, If they don't have that feature, I think that should be a good feature. Another question is, I'm now part of the HeyGen avatars community, which I love, by the way. It's absolutely amazing. And thank you for introducing that. Dave, I think, did on one of his trainings. I wanted now to, when the mobile app comes out for Zenler, I want the interactive avatar be the one to greet the potential client via this interactive avatar that they're introducing. Would that be possible? And to actually walk them through the course steps as an interactive.
I think this again, if you're talking about an integration of those videos into your program, if you download and put the videos, then definitely it is possible. But if you're looking for a more real-time integration, then I think this would be a technical question that you should address to support.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's it. That's my two questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Same to you. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Yes. Margaret, just give me a few minutes. I'll take a question from Sharon and then I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Sharon. How can I help you?
I'm sorry, I joined late, so I'll have to catch the next presentation.
Yeah, so this is not a presentation. This is a live desk, which is that if you have any questions that you want to get answered, we answer all your questions live. And this happens twice a week. This happens once a week now, Thursday, 4 p.m. UK time. But this week we have shifted it, rescheduled it from Thursday to Saturday. So it's not a presentation. It's more of a educational live test that we do every week.
Okay, I'm too new at this to even ask a question. I'll have to join another time.
When did you join Zenler?
Like a couple days ago. Couple days ago.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing. Welcome to Zenler then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got a chance to visit our demo webinar?
I'm trying to log in to see if I can watch any videos today, and then I saw this in my email, so.
No problem. What I'll do is I'll share the link with you. So our demo webinars are actually live. You will have one of our product educators meeting you live one-on-one and taking you through the platform.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll share the link with you in the chat.
All righty.
Sure. Thank you. Yes, Margaret.
Okay, well, I think it's been maybe a year ago, I asked about whether it would be possible yet for payments to come back from Zenler to our affiliates. And I just wondered if anything has changed in that. There's been a lot of new things happen, but has anything happened in that regard?
So what I'm understanding is that you're saying that if in case you do not want to pay out an affiliate and you have paid out, will the money come back to you from that affiliate or not? Is that so?
Well, actually, we were doing it the other way so that they were they marked the ones that are teaching courses get 75%, and they send us the 25%. But when we tried it, it only showed us that we owed them 75%, but it didn't show it didn't actually send them the money, or it didn't actually pay them for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That is happening because you need to approve the payments inside your dashboard for the affiliates. None of the payments will go out until you've approved it if it is inside your dashboard. If the money for the program has been collected by your site, then you as an administrator need to approve those affiliate payments before they go out.
Okay, well, I did approve something.
Yeah.
But
if even after your approval, if the money has not gone to the affiliates, then that is something you need to write to support about. But the money technically should go out.
Okay, well, we've gotten their money, but they haven't gotten their 25% back.
Okay, so you're saying that the affiliates have got their 75%, but you have not got your 25%. Is that so?
Well, no, it turned out the other way, that all the money came to us and they didn't get anything.
Okay, that could be a case if you did not approve the 75% in the dashboard, then the money might not have gone out. So you need to approve those payments. Otherwise, the money might get credited all into your account.
Okay, well, we haven't even tried it now for a while because it looked like it wasn't working at all.
You can always check with support for this because this seems to be a little bit of a technical question. So you can always check with support for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
If no one else has another question, that I'm embarrassed to
Please
say.
go ahead.
I asked for your help earlier and I have forgotten what I did, but when I send out email broadcasts and I want to put in a link to a mailto link, I can get it to work in the blogs, but I can't get it to work in the email broadcasts for some reason. So what am I doing wrong?
Okay. So just to understand your question, which link are you not able to work in the email broadcast?
When I type the same thing into the email broadcasts, then it comes up and it shows my inbox and not, it doesn't bring up just this one individual email to me, an empty email to me, but it brings up my whole email box so that people can see my emails. I don't know why.
I didn't get the question. Can you explain it a little bit more? I'm not able to understand the question.
Okay, well, I write a newsletter every month on the email broadcast, and there are some, I advertise courses that are coming up that we don't have a page ready for yet, but I want them to contact me through an email. And so when I put the link in, I must be using the wrong coding or something, because it sends them to my whole email inbox instead of just setting up the.
So one thing is that definitely any link that you're putting should not be able to send to your email inbox, because email inbox is always set through certain codes and integrations. So at no point they should be able to see your email inbox. Maybe you are able to see it when you are testing the email because you have access to that inbox.
No.
Otherwise, because let's say you send me a link, and if I open that link, I will either go to a page not found, or something of that sort, but I will not land in your inbox is because your inbox is protected with a password. And also it has some codes because of which you've been able to integrate it in Outlook, Workspace, whatever you have used. So no matter what I click on, I can't ever land in your inbox for
Okay.
sure.
That's
But
good.
if you want, but if you want people to be able to click on an email and write an email to you from the newsletter, there is a code that is used wherever there is a link option, right? Wherever you put a link, you have to write this, which is mail and then double dots your email.com. So your email will be whatever inbox it is. So I've sent it to you on the chat. For example, you are sending out a newsletter and you are attaching a link somewhere. So there you will write mail to, and then for example, I am writing manmeet@zenler.com. So this is how we do it.
Okay, if this doesn't work, then I will have to go to because I think this is what I've been using, and it works on other pages, but it hasn't been working on that. So I'll ask them about that. That's
All right, sure.
um, we're also very excited about the communities trying to get something set up because we're in America, or we're in Finland. Our company is in Finland, and so in Finland we have an organization for the members that they can join, but in America we don't have any kind of a club or anything that people can belong to yet. So I think the community is going to serve that purpose for us, and
Right.
and we can. I know I watched David talk about being able to set it up so that people pay to become members of the community, right? Through a
Yes, correct.
box. So I need to review that and make sure that we can set
It
it
is
up.
in the workshop. It
Yes.
is in the last workshop that David did.
Yeah. That was not yesterday.
There's also a community workshop. There is also a community workshop that is going on right now. So I'll just share my screen quickly and show the community page. Just give me 1 second. So if anybody who wants to learn about the communities, wants to follow through, can go to the Facebook group. And then in the Facebook group, here on the Facebook group, if you'll see, this is us live right now. But if you go to events and click on see all, you go to the past events. This is the first one that we did, which is the introduction session on how to grow your business for the communities. Then we did the second one, which is types of communities in Zenler. And then we have many more coming up until the 30th of January, about 11 sessions in total for the community. So if anybody wants to follow through and learn about the communities, definitely watch the recordings or attend it live. This happens 4 p.m. UK time.
Okay, are those open to just anybody or like
just the members of the New Zenler community group?
Yes. Okay, but like students too, not administrators or
anybody who is a part of right now the New Zenler official community can watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. It's always good to talk to you. I always learn and
Thanks,
relearn.
Margaret. Nice to speak to you as well. I hope all your questions got answered.
Yes, and I just need to spend more time. It was interesting to hear what you were talking about, the interactive avatar. I don't know what that is even.
Right. Okay. So I think a month or 2 months before, David had done a workshop with one of the experts, one of the video experts, how to create AI avatars to create your videos. Because these days, with the fast moving pace and AI coming in, you need to caught up with speed. And that happens using AI. So there's a tool called Hey Gen, where you can set up your avatar. And once your avatar is set, all you have to do is just put in a few instructions and the video scripts will be created for you.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I don't think AI knows how to do Asahi exercises yet. But maybe it will learn, who knows? Okay,
Absolutely.
yeah, okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Margaret. Have a good
Okay,
day and a good
yeah,
weekend.
yeah, same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. If you're watching us live or on the replay, we have 10 days to growth workshop coming in and going on, which is how to grow your business using communities. And we are running this for 10 to 11 days, divided Tuesday, Fridays, and Sundays. We had the first workshop on the 7th of Jan covering introduction to communities and the latest feature by Zenler as to how you can use your communities. Yesterday, we spoke about types of communities in Zenler. How can you use these communities? How can you leverage them? Which are the communities? What means what? And how can you make the most in your business using these communities? Coming up tomorrow is the promotion of the communities, where we actually invite members in our community using different ways. Moving forward, we will have different topics to cover, such as creating a content calendar for the communities and many more that helps you create a thriving community, which ultimately helps your business, because this community can actually be a lead magnet for you. Because if you see, everything that we do in business is to ultimately have prospects, and that happens when people are excited to join your business, when you're solving a problem for them. And what good than having a community of like-minded people? If I wanted to solve a problem, I would see that who has problems like me, so that I can get it solved faster. That is why public communities especially can be a lead magnet and get more people to sign up for your offers. We have about one question coming in from Mark. I'll just take that question quickly. And if you are around, you have a question, hop onto the Zoom room. You might have received an email in your inbox. If you haven't, put a comment below the live video and I will share the live Zoom link with you. All right. So we have one question. Do you know if there's a way to integrate the LinkedIn pixel? The instructions say to put it in the footer of the page, but the page settings only let me add the code for the head tag. Mark, I would usually the pixel code, no matter which pixel code it is only in the head tag of the page. I have rarely heard to put the tag in the footer. Even if you want to put it in the footer, then you have to go to the home page of your site. And the footer is a dynamic footer where you can add a HTML block, but I don't know if that is going to help you in the pixel integration. I would suggest write to support@zenler.com and they would help you with the most accurate answer for this, because I would not like to deviate you. So though the pixel code is always put in the head tag, no matter which social media platform it is, but I would request write to support once for a better answer. Is there a way to automate tagging new signups for public communities? Yes, definitely there is. If you go to Zenler, and in the Zenler, there is a tab called automations. So every time there is a new sign up, you can set up an action where Zenler is going to inform you that a new person has signed up for your community. And what we will do is, this is a very good question. We will also cover this question in the series of workshops that we are doing, and we'll present it live on how to do it. Thank you for asking that question. We've had a little bit of a quiet day today, but answered some amazing questions with Margaret, Sharon, and Hannon, and about the communities as well. Looking forward for you to join the community workshop, which is running for 11 days. These are not consecutive 11 days. They are Tuesday, Fridays, and Sundays, 4 p.m. UK time. And if you want any of your questions answered, we come live once a week, Thursday, again, 4 p.m. UK time, so that you don't have to beat around the bush a lot. It's one simple time, 4 p.m. UK time. I will see you tomorrow with the communities workshop, and then again next week, Tuesday, Thursday for the Zen live session, Friday, and then Sunday again. So we would be meeting practically 4 times a week in the month of January. I'll see you around tomorrow. Bye-bye.